Hello everyone. I'd like to enlighten you guys about the current elections that has been taking place in the United States of America, the Democrats and the Republicans. I'd like to dissect few things pertaining the Democrats. If you could look at it in a broader picture, you will find out that the establishments, uh, people who are driving Democrats behind the scenes, they wanted a perfect puppet in their system, someone who will follow suit, someone who won't be very impudent or obstinate or big-headed at some point somewhere somehow. They wanted someone who will be remote controlled. They didn't want someone who's a critical thinker, who challenge their thoughts, you know, who questions what they say and have maybe an independent thought towards it. That is why you find them picking candidates like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, which is a little bit unsuitable. It is not sufficient for the people of America, to be precise, the Democrats. I think there were quite numerous number of people who were very acumen and suitable for this race of running as a presidential candidate for this race. So I think they forfeited themselves, they defeated themselves, just by picking up incompetent people, people who are not eloquent, people who are not articulate, people who are not candid when it comes to tackling or retaliating with questions pertaining policies and what they would change that probably makes people to be a little bit or substantially uncomfortable with the way things are rolling in the United States of America. And let me just go to the other side of the spectrum, which is the Republicans. We've seen for the longest time, ever since Donald Trump was expelled or retrenched as a president from since 2020, he only led the United States of America from 2016 up until 2020, which was only the first term. But we see some level of concern. You know, Donald J. Trump strived at the level best of his potential in a larger degree, or by extension, extensively, trying to run this race again, searching and seeking for the second term, as he's been eagerly and ardently doing whatever they could to make it possible for him, to get to the 47th president of America. We've seen the level of resilience and relentless from the man. This man is very big-headed. He is impudent. She stands for what he truly believes. He believes that he's the leader in the American space, especially in political dilemma, in political terrain. And with that having said, I think the outcome of this election, it actually basically sparkle up, interest from the Americans, because Trump is a very crystal clear, quite frank guy. He's very candid with how he retaliate and respond to questions pertaining policies that tantamounts to things like open border policy, immigrants, diaspora, and so on and so forth. They've tried for several times, to concoct boguses, to obliterate, to destroy Trump, to indict him and throw him into the dungeon for just concocted bogus, just to slander or just to scorn and scoff and scold him to be envisaged or represented or depicted as a wrong candidate to be the leader of the United States of America. But we've seen his level of resilience and relentless, to strive at the level best of his potential, to make it certain that he attained this high increment of serving as the President of America. So big up Mr. Donald Trump. You know, when you want something, this is a very incredible example. If somebody wants something and stand on their toes, you know, and strive and stand and withstand all the noise and all the distractions and all the odds, defiling all the odds that didn't want him to win, you know. We've seen him trying to be knocked down on a bullet, trying to shoot him, to assassinate him, to castrate him, to ostracize him from the society. But the man has been standing tall and look people in the eye, even if they're taller than him, because there's greatness inside of him. And it was his potential to unleash that greatness onto this world. So pick up on Donald Trump. All I'm going to say is that crisis is a normal event on the road to our prosperity, you know. Even when we're facing some tremendous setbacks, even when it doesn't make sense on our logic, all we need is to uh, hold our head up and wipe our tears, because we've got nothing to be ashamed of. This is Gavo Dusi. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely one.